Look how many he did. Look how many he did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yo, he did 9 videos. That's mad, dude. Did Memeulous also?
Says cheap versus expensive gaming mouses.
Alright, so this is Joe Bartolozzi's reaction to my old content. Let's see what he says.
Expensive gaming mouses. Starting with comfortability, expensive wins with better surface area. And let's test the sensor. An expensive
What's up, Nemo?
wins by working on all three. Now for an anger test. Both hold up really well.
Can't believe
Since when do you actually test things? I was shocked when I was sent this.
I told you,
I'm
Ty.
used to the cheap versus expensive
Why did he do that accent? That is not my accent, dude.
mouse test, and then you just smack one with a hammer and pick a random one that wins. But in this, you're like actually doing thorough testing. I mean, like, yeah, you could
Of course we are. We've always been doing thorough testing.
test it more in depth, but you did like 4 different things and actually reviewed the products. I'm proud. That deserves a clap. That deserves a clap from me.
Ah,
Bravo.
boys, I got clapped by Joe Bartolozzi. That's nice. That's nice of him.
Really.
Thank you. Yeah, big up Joe, man. Like, I rate him. I want to do a stream with him. Joe, if you're somehow watching this, let's do a stream together. Finally put the cheap versus expensive series. Well, I don't want to put it to bed, but let's get it going again. Look, we should do a cheap versus expensive stream together.
It says cheap versus expensive energy drinks. An expensive one.
I don't want to marry him.
Very cool.
What the fuck was the test? Why did Red Bull win?
I remember when he did the low-key, I would get a little bit upset. I was quite sensitive back then, and I was like, oh man, I'm trying my best here. I'm trying my best to grind. I'm trying my best to do content. I'm a new content creator, and I'm having this guy get millions of likes on my videos saying, this guy, Joe, being like, what the hell are you doing? What the hell are you doing?
You just dropped the cans and said Red Bull won. Why? It hit the ground first. Was it a fucking race? Does it have nothing to do with which energy drink is better?
Yeah.
Just which can is
was
more
old school.
dense? You didn't taste them. You didn't even open
This was
them.
like 3
You
years ago.
just dropped them in water and chose one.
It says cheap. Let's test cheap versus expensive soldering.
Okay, let me finally explain what this test was, because everyone's been wondering for so long what was in some of these tests, okay? So we're obviously testing, one sec. We're testing cheap versus expensive energy drinks, as I said at the top. So let me show you what we're doing.
Expensive energy drinks. An expensive one. Very cool.
What the fuck was the test?
Okay, let me explain what the test was. Joe Bartolozzi and anyone else is interested. So, essentially, in these drinks, right, a fundamental part of the difference between these drinks is going to be the contents of sugar that they have. Now, I wanted to demonstrate the difference in sugar levels between these two drinks without just reading the back of the label. So what I decided to do was show which one is essentially a denser. They both got the same mil, right? They both got the same volume of liquid inside, but one of these liquids was denser than the other one, okay? Now, the reason it's going to be denser is not only because of sugar, but other ingredients that they have in there for the energy of the drink. Otherwise, it's literally just fizzy water. So, essentially, what I was just doing was showing that one of them is a denser product than the other one. And that was essentially the test. This was a density test.
Why did Red Bull win? You just dropped the cans. Why? Was nothing is better? Just you didn't even open them. You just dropped them in water and chose one.
It says cheap versus expensive energy drinks.
Exactly, Suzuki.
Let's test cheap versus expensive soldering irons. And cheap one. Very cool.
Why are we testing soldering irons on gummy bears?
Okay, this one is a bit harder to explain. They are different soldering irons as well. So this wasn't a great test, okay? I'll be the first to admit. This one was just, I want to see visually which one does better. But essentially it was because it made more gummy crap come out the top. And it was, but there's loads of things you need to test with these. This was not a good test, okay? Nah, that's his whole thing, is like rage bait. I like Joe. I like Joe.
Use the product for electrical equipment. Which one is better?
It says cheap versus expensive football gloves. An expensive one.
Why didn't you just use an actual ball?
Because it wasn't heavy enough for the test. Ties, trust me, bro. The reason that I didn't use a ball, and actually, these melons have been oiled up, okay? I put oil on both, because if I didn't oil both the watermelons, then the grip would have essentially been equal to both. So the test wasn't, can it lift watermelon? It was like, can it lift a slightly oily watermelon? And so essentially that's what this test was kind of like I needed a medicine ball or something like that, realistically, but I didn't really want to go. They didn't have it in my shop, like a small medicine ball that was dense, so I had to pick something that would roughly kind of work. And it doesn't really matter too much as far as, like, it still shows which one's grippier. Joe?
Use miniature watermelons. Just use a soccer ball. Well, Joe, watermelons weigh more. He was testing the grip strength. Oh my god, then use a medicine ball. They're different shapes.
Oh, it might have me there.
It's minimal, but in a scientific experiment.
We're not doing science, dude. We're just testing stuff.
Let's test cheap versus expensive golf gloves. An expensive one. Very cool.
I feel like this entire experiment has nothing to do with the gloves and everything to do with your grip strength. Like, if I'm testing golf gloves, I'm just gonna swing a golf club really fucking hard and see if it flies out of my hand.
Well, that's why you're not the cheap versus expensive guy, Joe.
I'm not gonna hold weights on the end of golf clubs. I feel like that's just not testing it.
We're testing something of it, though. Like, this was this predated when we kind of went ham on the test in a bigger way. But at least it was still like a bit of a sign of what it was kind of doing.
Also, you look like a pretty strong guy. I feel like
W Glaze.
you could just, like, bare hand hold these. Like, it's not that heavy. I tried to read this. It's backwards and blurry. I think it says 6 kilograms. That's what, like 15 pounds? You dropped that one immediately. I know you could hold that.
Let's test cheap versus expensive.
Again, there is some context to this. I oiled up both these grips because, yeah, it's grip on grip. They're both gonna do a job. If it's so, you have to make the conditions testable. And so what I'd always do is I'd always push the conditions until you get a result. So this was the condition that I pushed. I started with the handles, then added oil, and so forth and so forth. And you just keep ramping it up until you get some sort of result. But yeah, obviously not a fantastic. And my mum actually was the one who pulled those away. So W mum.
Let's test cheap versus expensive traffic cones. Cheap one. Very cool.
What is the test here?
Right,
How are you deciding which one's better? You've drilled 2 different traffic cones onto a plank and just started walking away from the camera and then picked one. The only thing that I could think of is, oh, you could see one of the cones further than the other, but I can see both right now. And
I felt the reason that I picked cheap was because I felt you could see cheap better at that distance. What do you boys think? I felt you could see cheap better at that distance. Look, it sort of stands out a little bit more. I don't know, might be. That's why I did that.
The furthest you ever got. Realistically, I would just say put them in the dark and shine a light on them, because that's really the big use of a traffic cone, is that strip right there, so you can see it at...
He's not wrong. He's not wrong.
Let's test cheap versus expensive hammers. And it's a draw.
No lengthy testing? We're just going to give a nail...
Really, Basil? You thought it was slightly better expensive on that?
One smack and then pick which one's better? Nail them into some different surfaces. Get a few smacks in. Use the little pulley thing on the back. You gotta go.
Yo, look at Isabella. Don't be mean. He's so sweet. Hell yeah, I'm sweet. What's Isabella saying? Okay, never mind.
Let's test cheap versus expensive hammers. And it's a draw.
No length surfaces. Get a few smacks in. Use the little pulley thing on the back. You can't just...
Bro, ever since I started working...
Let's test cheap versus expensive.
Alright, let's see what else he has to say.
Let's
This was the
test cheap
first one I
versus
saw he did.
expensive box cutters.
He got crazy numbers on my videos.
An expensive takes the win. Very cool.
Let's test...
It takes the
Why?
win.
What was going on with my beard? Why did no one tell me about my beard?
Let's test box cutters on something that's not a box. And then have a definitive opinion on which one's better. Like, yeah.
I low-key feel like that you can tell. I don't know whether he's been in the trades or not. But these knives are used for a lot of different things. I mean, they are different knives, really, to be honest. The biggest thing is this is a Stanley. This is a Jack from Lost looking beard. This is a I forget the name of this one. This is more of a box cutter. This is actually a Stanley, which is essentially the same thing, but they're used for many things.
And the expensive one looks better and it cuts the wood better than the cheap one. But they're not meant to cut wood. They're box cutters, like cardboard usually, like the tape. Like you open a box.
Let's test cheap versus expensive pipe freezer. An expensive one. Very cool.
May I ask why the test to determine which pipe freezer was better?
Oh, I even
was done on a
responded.
road?
Hey Joe, you can gauge it. Oh, dude. Oh my god. I was too serious. You boys don't understand how serious of a. I don't know why I took it so seriously. I think there was something going on for me mentally. Look at my reply. Joe thought Joe thought I was being serious, but I think I was just overworked. I was overwhelmed. Okay. I'm gonna start rating you guys. If you're gonna pull me away from what we're doing content-wise to look at the Discord, I'm gonna start rating it. So you're gonna get a rating, chat. Hey, buddy. No, I'm not gonna add you there. Okay.
Eat the beans, become the beans. Eat the beans, the beans.
What the fuck is that? Not worth pulling me away. I did have a glow up.
It says cheap versus expensive gaming mouses. Starting with comfortability, expensive wins with better surface area. And let's test the sensor. And expensive wins by
I was going through a lot, Basil.
Now for an anger test.
Vamos a probar más.
Well, that's it.
Let's test cheap versus expensive.
No, it's not. That was an F. If I was on Discord and happened to look at that, it would have been way better for the reaction. But if I'm having to go away from the activity I'm currently doing to go look at it, and it's an L, like a bit of an L clip to like, it's not an L clip, but if I'm on the Discord, it's funny. But if I have to leave what I'm doing, it's not a W clip. But if it just popped up, it would have been much better for the clip of me looking at that if I had been on the Discord in the first place. You get me? Your early videos were actually good. Get food. Okay, we will. I tell you what, should we? I don't think we need to. I was gonna say. Oh, what's he saying?
Let's test cheap versus expensive hammers.
No lengthy testing.
And it's a draw.
No lengthy testing.
That's what
How did Joe get more aura from me doing those tests versus? Oh, I don't know. Damn it, boys. Oh man, I've cooked this account. This is the one we're banned on for a minute. I don't want to cage fight him. I want to stream with him. I like Joe, man. Fucking banned. Damn, Zilla, man. You've cooked so good. Thank you, Zilla, for your recent, bro. You cooked so good on that. Joe versus wet pants. What the hell does that mean? Oh, bro, they still haven't got back to me, and I've still got a fucking warning. Should I order food now? A staring match with Joe. I'll play him at Connect 4. This is such an L, dude. And it's going to be really clap the stream when I start it again, I think. Or it might not be too bad. Oh, bro, I can't even appeal the fucking decision they made. Yeah, do you know what? Should we? I don't want to end stream early, but yeah, Mackey's. Now I want to try to do something a little bit healthier. Oh, sorry, Basil. No, I was looking at. They responded to my ban. And they said that they're not gonna, they can't, there's nothing they can do, basically. Order Nando's. We'll have a look, we'll have a look. We'll have a look. What was that? I just heard something. Yeah, we won't be ordering a kebab. But we're definitely going to clip farm what we order. Right, alright, let's just do Minecraft, a long Minecraft today. I feel like it actually. I enjoy it a lot. Who queefed? I didn't hear that. Oh, not again. I beg you guys, stop doing this meme that I've passed through. It's not funny. It's really not funny.
Beans become the beans, eat the beans, become the beans, eat the beans, become the beans. Eat the beans, become the beans, eat the beans, become the beans,
Okay.
eat the beans, become the beans.
Okay. 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 I'm fucking with
Eat the
that.
beans,
Become the beans, eat the beans, become the beans, eat the beans, become the beans. Eat the beans, become the beans, become the beans, eat the beans, eat the beans, become the beans, become the beans, eat the beans, eat the beans, become the beans. I am a butterfly, I need your protection, me my samurai. Read if you're a Read if you're a cat, Laurie. Bean farming. No, bro, that's an actual farming technique. My God. My God. Become the beans, eat the beans, eat the beans, become the beans. Stop with this, guys. Stop, 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 stop. This is not funny. Oh, this is weird. This is like English, but not English. What the fuck is going on in here? Why has BBC News got the Japanese flag next to it? Eat the beans, become the beans.
Today we're gonna
Who was this again?
Today we're gonna
By the way, lads. Oh, sorry, that's really loud. This Suzuki, have you got a TikTok account? This sort of video on TikTok goes very viral. Someone used to do it with the Let's. This would go viral. Clara went ice skating today. I told you already. Beans, eat the beans, become the beans. 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 Eat the beans, eat the beans, become the beans. Eat the beans. I didn't fall, Claire. Not one single time. My eyebrow is itchy. I don't get this reference to The Simpsons on this stream. I really don't understand it. Why does Marge? She's like looking into my soul, dude. Did Lawrence get a lobotomy? What? Boo! It's a W, Claire. I was talking to a woman at work there the whole time I was skating around. She was really cool. I actually want to try this. Should I make this? But ketchup can't really be a chocolate. Ketchup's like a thing. I never know how to respond to these, Jose, if he's still here. This is what everyone was saying before, Claire. Like, I don't know, maybe I could have been smooth with it. But I'm at work. I wasn't trying. She's at work. We're all at work. We're just trying to work. You get me? Fuck, did I just show something bad? I'm gonna not do any weird searches in here. No, it's fine. My tummy hurts already. Fuck. Fuck. I saw that punishing. I low-key love this GIF. I don't know. There's something about this GIF that is this is my spirit animal. Oh, yeah, I've actually got a stomach cramp. Why do I look so tapped at the minute? Oh, it was you, Suzuki. Someone went mega viral with it. Don't leak my browser history. I'm gonna have to fight it out. Let me see what's on my browser history. Yeah, I'm just getting a cramp. Wait, Nico, if I give you my face, can you scan the face thing to the screen and I can move my head? I need to upload my oh no, I've got to like upload my whole like identity and shit to there, right? I want to upload myself to it. It never gives a good face otherwise. Become the beans, eat the beans, become the beans. Because when you submit yourself as a personality on there, as your face, you have to scan your face in. Yeah, Tuber. Oh, it's not on your phone. Never mind. Yeah, it's on the phone. That. Never mind. Never mind out. Someone like you. I wish I was 18 and some forget the world. Why do I look so greasy? Someone like you. Because you'll forget me. Never mind, I'll find someone like you again. Never mind. What is the lyrics?